Now, first of all, we talk about my father say, we dividing for three groups, and then the first group leave, and then they be in the Thailand and Malaysia when they go home, and we let the second group go. At that time, I heard about the old people. A lot of people died in that moment. I say, well, I talked to my father. I said, you thinking we dividing three groups is the good thinking? He said, no, that's not a good thinking. I said, why don't just whole family go in one trip? If we survive, all survive. If we die, we all die. Nobody can feel hurt, you know. And finally, my father accepted, and I said, okay, let's go in one group in together. If survive, we all survive. If die, we all die. And that time, Quan only 2 years old.
We walked from the house down to the beach, and there was that boat, the same exact boat that we took in 1982. And my cousin was like, yeah, this was the boat that you guys took on that journey. And you just can't imagine what people would do in order to find freedom. We couldn't care less about our lives. And I look at the boat and I was like, oh my goodness. Now, if you tell me to get in that boat, I would be scared to death. But when you are desperate already, you would just do anything. You just do anything to change your life. And when I look at that boat, I can finally understood the meaning of freedom and why people, the Vietnamese people, did something like that back in the right after the Vietnam War.
So when we landed, we were in t-shirts, and then I step out the door. I said, oh, whoa, this is cold. There's some snow on the ground. It's like, in my mind, I said, wow, this is not what I was thinking in my head. It's like literally we walk into a freezer. So we run. I ran so fast to the airport. Where waiting for us was the sponsor with the jacket and stuff for us to wear. Yeah. So.
The more I think about it, the more I think about what the Vietnamese refugees did for this community, like they do for so many communities. The Clarendon area of Arlington had been completely, on its downhill. They had torn up the streets to build this metro station. It had been the downtown mecca, shopping mecca in the 50s. And then by the 60s and 70s, when they were building suburban malls, basically shopping in Clarendon was dead. And so I realized that the influx of Vietnamese refugees allowed Arlington to see what Clarendon could be. They revitalized this area and gave it life and community and a tax base and income and commerce and all these things when that was not happening to a large degree in Clarendon. It isn't just about what the county gave them, it's about what they gave to their community, and really allowed the community to see it as this vibrant, living place that could thrive. And it's incredible that they were able to do that, with having just left home and having just left this war zone. So I really credit them for that, and I really like to emphasize that now.